What's up YouTube, Cunningham Cichlids back with another video. In this one we're just going to do a walkthrough again of my fish room. Haven't done one in a while. I believe last one was around August, September time frame. There's been a lot of changes with some tanks, new stock added, stock removed. So let's go ahead and take a look. Alright, so one of the adds we've completed since the last video is the 110. We added it with some grow outs. So this is a grow out tank with some Cobra Chromis, Borlei Mavenji, Yellowfin, some Didymachromis Kawingi, some Cyanochromis Fryerii, and some Alanicara Jacob Freiberger Lemon Jake. So it's got Universal Rock background, some Universal Rocks, Deco Rocks, and kit. One of the rocks out of their kits. So just a grow out tank. This next weekend we'll set up another 110 that'll be on top, which will be again another grow out tank. So that's gonna get some more fry, probably some Christie Eye fry, and some others that I have around. Some Phoenicilis fry I'll throw in there to grow them out. So here we have a 165 with my Plastochromis Phoenicilis Dark Sapphire group. The males got some really nice chips in them. So apologize for the glare. Down here we have the Protomelus species Hirte group. There's the main male. They want to get fed, so he's over there. So this group hasn't produced in a little while. I added some more females that I got from Mike and Jen down at Mike Cichlids, so we'll see what happens with that. This is just the fry rack, the grow rack. So we have a male Alanicara Jacob Freiberger Lemon Jake that's available for $40 if anybody's interested. I had a male Placidochromis Malomo VC10, but somebody bought that. So, and then here we have some new fry out of our new group of our Autopharynx Heterodon group that I'll show you. Here we have some more grow outs, Mylochromis Auricatania fry. This tank has some Cyanochromis Fryerii, some Placidochromis Malomo VC10 fry, and some white labs. Here's a tank of a bunch of Alanicara Christie Eye fry. This tank has some Didymachromis Strigatus fry from our group that we sold, and then some Protomelus Plurintania fry in the basket here. And then we have some tumblers with some Placidochromis Jalomi fry. And over here we have some Anachromis Periopus Broken Bar. It's a Victorian, so two females are holding again in this group. And then here we have some Hapachromis Theriterian fry from the group that we just sold this past week. Then I got some Blue Orchid fry in the basket. I have some Anachromis Periopus fry and some Alanicara Albino Rubescens fry, Ruby Red fry. Oh, Lithrinops Harbor Island, species Harbor Island fry. And then we keep going. We have some Exochromis Anagenes fry. We have some more Protomelus Stephen I. Eastern fry that we just pulled. These are 4 Protomelus Plurintania that I have from the last batch. And then here's another Alanicara Jacob Freiberger Lemon Jake male that's available. And we keep going. Here's some more Lithrinops Golden Harbor Island fry that's growing out. Here's some Placidochromis Malomo VC10 fry. Here we have some more Aristochromis Christie Eye fry and some Alanicara Jacob Freiberger Lemon Jakes in the tumbler. And then here I have some Stigmatochromis species Tole fry from the first spawn that I'm holding on to in the group. And if we keep walking around, in here we have some Mylochromis Mavenji. We have 5 of those guys in this 125 here. And we also have a new group that I did an unboxing video of Shallow Floppy Euchylus with a thick lip hat. So we got 2 males and 3 females in this group. There's one of the males fired up, trying to spawn. Never had these guys, so I don't know if they're too small to spawn or not, so we'll have to wait and see. Down here we have some Placidochromis white-lipped Madocas. Ignore the glass, the tank needs to be clean, but I think this is a very male-heavy group because I only got 1 spawn out of them and the eggs didn't turn out, so to wait and see what happens. Probably have to get some females from another source to keep that group going. As we keep walking here in the 180, we have Monochromus Oricatania group. I do have 5 from this group, but not many because they're not. It's weird. It's a 3 male, 4 male group, and the rest are females, and they're just not producing like I expected them to produce. I don't know why, but you see the blue and the nice color in the males. When I move the light, this male's really nice. The other one's starting to shape up as well. Down here we have some Frostachromus rostratus. There's a really nice male there. This guy's not for sale. I probably do have another male or two in the group I could pick out and sell for 30 or 40 bucks, depending on which size. But that's a nice male. And then there's a Fishroom strigatus male back there. And there he is a little bit. Yep, there you can see him. I think there's a female in here for him. He's been chasing this one around. I think it's a girl, but they haven't spawned yet. The fry I have came off a smaller group that I had. So keep going. Here we have some Tinea Lithonoth Privitralis that I got from Trevor, the Wonder of Cichlids, and I also got a batch from my suppliers, so I'm growing these out to see what happens. And down here we have some new group as well that came in with Dave's Rare Fish, the unboxing video. These are Stigmatochromus Modesta Reds. And then I do have some just some Danios in here, dithers that I had with one of my Victorian groups that I just sold, so I just threw them in here. And then I got some Protomelus Taiwan Reef from our Fishy Bingo Club meeting last night, so I threw those 4 in here with these guys. Here we have a smaller group of Placidochromus species Jalo Reef. These guys are in a 40 long right now. Again, Universal Rocks background and stackable rocks from the rock kits. This is an empty 40 long that I'm going to be putting some fry in to grow out. Same with the top tank. Ignore how cloudy it is. I just put backgrounds in this tank yesterday, and some. As I'm adding backgrounds, I'm also switching over and adding around 25 to 40% coral to these tanks in with the sand. So that tank needs to be cleaned again, and so I can get a different group of fish down here that I'm gonna move around. And in this tank we have some more grow outs from Dave's Rare Fish. These are Protomelus species Johnstoni solos. So Protomelus Johnstoni solo. This is a young juvenile group in a 40 long that we got growing out. Again, same thing. This tank I just put the background in yesterday. And this tank, these guys are hiding, but this is a Lake Kivu cichlid. These are Hapochromus Dichon Island, I believe. I have to label the tank, but they're hiding. Here we have a row again. So these are empty 40 breeders. These just got backgrounds in not too long ago, so they need to be cleaned and set back up. And I need to add the coral to these tanks. Here we have some tumblers. Finally, we got some Placidochromus Gold Mabamba Bay fry. Their eggs right now in the tumbler. Hopefully a lot of these guys turn out. We'll see what happens. And then we have some blue orchid in the tumbler there. Here we have some Thelminachromus species Lafugu. And finally in this tank I do have some fry. There's probably 22 or fry or so in the best net here. I just had to grab the shell and put the shell in a breeder net to see what happens so I can raise them up. Down there we have they're probably hiding behind one of the filters, just 3 Hapochromus species KK each. I think it's 2 males and a female, so not much production out of them at all. So we'll see what happens. Over here we have some Melanocara Canonisi blue orchids, and I have my pair of Protomelus Plurintanias that are breeding. And then here we have some more Placidochromus species Jalo Reef males that are available. There's 3 available. If you're interested, let me know. Down here we have some Cyanochromus Friar Eye, my breeder group. Here's my nice male. He's the oldest fish I have now out of all my cichlids. He's 6 years old, I believe. So there's one holding. She just went to the back. So he's been busy. Here we have some Mylochromis plastrega, I believe it's pronounced. I have to label the tank again. I know I probably butchered the name, but just a different Mylochromis that came in through Trevor. They went to Mike Helford, and Mike Helford generously gave me a batch of fry to grow up. So there you can see a male already. These guys are small, and there's a male already coloring in the back. So another rare hap you don't see too often. This is Manchango Cooper Harris, I believe it's pronounced. There's a small male already. These guys came from Dave's Rare Fish around October time frame, I believe. There's two females holding in there already. There's one in the back, and then there's another one. I don't know where she went, but there she is right there, the other one. So that male just keeps going nuts. Here's his little breeding stack over here. These guys are going to go in one of those 40 longs this week once I get it done and ready to go for them. And then here's an Alanacara group, Alanacara albino ruby red or rubescence group. This group will be for sale. You see the male's very pretty. It's mainly one male and I don't know, 7 or 8 females, something like that in the group. So like I said, those guys will be available. If you're interested and you see this video, let me know. I can ship them air cargo. Back here we have some Psittacochromis Maloma VC10s and a 165 with the universal rock crystal wall background and some universal rocks, deco rocks, and rocks from the rock kit. So there's one male there. There's the main male there. I have gotten 2 spawns so far from these. These guys came from Dave's Rare Fish last May, and then I did add additional stock from Dave's Rare Fish in the last unboxing video. So these guys are doing well. Down here we have some Exochromis Anagenes in a 150 and some Psittacochromis Electra for deep water haps. There's one main male there. There's another male deep water hap. I do have fry available from these guys that are getting to be an inch or so I can list those on the site coming up. There's the main male Exochromis back right there. This is a younger Exochromis group, so hopefully they get to spawning soon. The fry I have came off a different male that I no longer have. And if we walk back here, here we have some Diasteochromis Prostoma Gom fry from the group that I'll show you. So these are on the site and are available. Here's the Psittacochromis Electra or deep water haps fry that I have that I said I will list. And here's some Psittacochromis Phenochylis Star Sapphire fry. And this 40 long. And here we have this group of Eucychroma species blue tipped. This group is available for 90 bucks. It's going to be 2 males and I believe 8 females. There's females holding right there's one, there's one. I'm sure there's another one up there. So these guys are very prolific. And then here we have some Trichochromis species Broshi or the blood throat that we're trying to spawn. I spawned them before in a bare bottom tank and I moved them to a 40 long with sand and rocks and I couldn't breed them, so I moved them back to a bare bottom to see why, if that works. Here we have some Nimbochromis livingstoni. These guys are available if you're interested in a male for 30 bucks. They're about 4 inches. Looks like I'm going to be having, I got a group of 8. I already can see 3 definite males, so I don't need 3 males. I think they all might be 8 males, but I have to wait and see. There's another one starting to color there. So if you're interested, let me know. There's also a group of white labs that I have hanging out with them. And if we keep walking, here we have a group. This is the Psittacochromis Gold Mabamba Bay breeder male. Just gorgeous. And some females for him and a 125 by themselves. This is an empty 125 that will be getting some new inhabitants shortly here this week. So I'll do a separate unboxing video for some fish that are slated to come up for that tank. And then here we have the Cordomila Steveni Eastern, the main male that the fry is coming off of that I showed that it's available. And then my breeding group of Alana Crow, Jacob Fiber Guy, Lemon Jakes is also in this tank with the Stephen I. Eastern. So there's the male. He's just beautiful, aggressive but beautiful. And down here we have my group of Ristochromis Christii. There's a subdominant male. There's the dominant male. There's another female that's holding again. So these guys are producing very well for me, so I'm very happy about that. And if we go over here, here's the Autopharynx Heterodon that I showed you I had fry from off this group. There's one of the main males right there. Not a hap you see all the time. So I was happy to get these guys from Dave Shrewsbury, and then I got some more from Melissa Simone out in the Missouri area at the OCA. I added to the group, so I'm really happy with that. He did have a female holding. Maybe she's right there. Yeah, she might be her there. Or maybe she didn't hold, I don't know. But they were trying to breed yesterday. Then there's the second group of Ristochromis Christii. Just a younger grow out group. Again, these guys have the Universal Rocks background in their tank, and some of the rocks from the rock kit and Deco Rock. So here's a nice dominant male. I sold a subdominant out here yesterday, so that's the dominant. So I'm waiting to see who the next subdominant's going to be, but I know it's very male heavy. There's another male right there actually. I can tell. I think that's going to be another one. So we'll see what this group turns out to be, and if we do one final walk, we'll go through this last row of 75s. This is the Copronychromis green face Melota fluorescent. So the light kind of distorts them, but his breeding group, there's 3 males and 7 or 8 females. They haven't produced in a while, so I had them in with some other fish, and I just moved them to their own tank again, except the white or yellow lab that's in there with them. This is a new group that I picked up from James Michael. He's out of Indianapolis. These are Lanacara Revenants. 1 male, and I got 5 females, so we'll see what happens with these guys. Not really colored. I need to do his tank and see if that helps. Here we have some Lanacara Mylandy Sulphurhead Peacocks. That's my breeding group. I need to pull some more fry from these guys again. This is a Care species, so very pretty and undervalued Lanacara. Here we have the breeding group of Stigmatochromis species Tolle. These guys weren't a 125, and the male just became very, very aggressive, more than what I would expect. But I know Stigmatochromis are aggressive, but he was terrible on a 125, so I put him back in a 75, no decor. This is actually the tank they spawned in to begin with when I got them in, so figured I'd see what happens as far as territory goes. And here's the breeder, Niacichromis Postoma Golden, that I have fry from. This is a very undervalued Haplochromis. It stays on the smaller side. It takes a little while to get some color, but when they do, they're beautiful. In the orange and blue. And that guy, he's looking nice tonight. And then down here we have a group of Villimochromis morii. Used to be lamp morii. There's one of the females. So there's an 8 Villimochromis morii in this 75 with some caves. There's another female down there. There's another one over there. So we'll see what happens with these guys. Hoping to spawn them in the next month or so. But stock list is going to change. I redid some stuff on my website. I took away the shopping cart feature on my website because I want more interaction with the buyer. So if you're interested in buying fry from me, let me know. You can send me a PM or an email through my website, and we can connect. And then we can work out shipping arrangements or pickup arrangements if you're local. But go ahead and check out the new website. It's got a stock list page on it. It shows pictures of the breeders and the size that's available, or if I don't have any, if they're coming soon or not. So that'll always stay updated that way. I'm also working on adding extension pages on the website to where you can learn more about the care of the fish and more videos and pictures of the breeders as well. So If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. If you have subscribed, I appreciate the support. And look forward to the next video. Thanks.